Okay, so y'all probably already heard about Five Nights at Freddy's coming to Dead by Daylight, right? Honestly, as a Five Nights at Freddy's fan myself, I am very happy to see it coming to Dead by Daylight finally after like how long? Almost 9 years. I'm a person who grew up with both Five Nights at Freddy's and Dead by Daylight, so like seeing those two games fusing together is making my inner child very, very happy, honestly. Though I've noticed some people have been hating on it for some reason, calling it the worst chapter to be added, and I actually also had a argument on TikTok with someone having this opinion. Like, I don't know, just why? Over the years, Dead by Daylight has released a lot of iconic killers, and most of them licensed ones are indeed very, very iconic and actually fit in Dead by Daylight. So, like, saying that Springtrap wouldn't fit in DBD is like, I don't know, a pretty crazy statement since if they manage to fit a fucking board game in Dead by Daylight, then how can they not fit a game about um, man behind the slaughter getting spring locked and whatever. I don't know, saying that something wouldn't fit Dead by Daylight is actually a crazy statement in my opinion because they managed to fit a lot of iconic killers in Dead by Daylight. A lot of them being licensed, obviously, and somehow they managed to fit it. Just like Wesker, like honestly, Wesker is an average white man and somehow he is considered scary. But honestly, the only scary thing I see about him is his simps. Though somehow he managed to be fit in Dead by Daylight. Like seriously, they managed to fit anything, just anything they managed to fit in Dead by Daylight. So like saying that something wouldn't fit Dead by Daylight because I don't know, it's not scary enough, like some people say about FNAF. Like there are different kinds of horrors, my guy. Just because you don't find something horror, that doesn't mean that someone else doesn't find it horror. So pretty much saying that something wouldn't fit DVD is, in conclusion, a very, very stupid statement you can say. Like for real, many people are saying that it wouldn't fit DBD because it's a child's game. Like, how is a game about someone who murders children a game for children? Just because it's rated 12 plus, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily made for children. People that are above 12 are not children. They are old enough to be aware of what they are playing. And also the amount of people saying that they don't want Dead by Daylight to collab with FNAF because there are gonna be only children joining the game. They don't want children joining the game. Like, trust me, bro. I'm a FNAF fan and I grew up with both FNAF and Dead by Daylight. FNAF has been released ever since I was 9 years old. Dead by Daylight has been released ever since I was 11. Nowadays I am 19. I'm a grown up. I've been playing this game since I was a child. Trust me, no one is gonna join your quote unquote game as a child. Like seriously, so many people on TikTok are so pressed about this. It's not even funny, honestly. It's actually concerning. I would have put some screenshots on the screen right now, but I did not screenshot sadly, and I'm too lazy to search for these exact videos that I've seen comments on saying those weird stuff. Like, I don't know, man. Just like you can be excited about a chapter like, I don't know, let's say Resident Evil or Silent Hill or whatever, this way other people can be excited about this chapter as well. Don't ruin it for someone else just because you personally don't find it horror. I don't know. Just let other people be happy. If you don't like it, you can just simply just ignore it. You can just not buy it, honestly. You don't have to buy the DLC. Nobody forces you to buy a DLC that you don't like. But don't ruin it for other people because other people may like it, may want it, and they are gonna buy it. Like me, for example. I really am excited for this chapter and I cannot wait for it to arrive. So, like, you will live, man. You will live. There are chapters that I don't like in DBD too. Like, let's say, for example, Resident Evil. I don't really like it because Wesker is not. It's just an average white man. Nothing scary about him. Though I still live because why the fuck would I ruin it for someone else? Why the fuck why would I rate the chapter as the worst one just because I don't like it? Like, some people like it, that's it. The fact the chapter has not even been released yet and people are still somehow saying it's gonna be the worst is actually funny. And I kind of want to talk about this for a little bit. Like, you're seriously pressed about a killer that its powers weren't even released yet. You don't know how the killer works. You don't know what the killer's perks are. You don't know what the survivor perks are. You don't know what the map is gonna be, if it's gonna be a map. You literally have no information about this chapter, and you're still saying that it's gonna be the worst one. Like, the situation actually amuses me at this point, genuinely. In conclusion, I'm not letting other people's opinions ruin my point of view about this chapter. I already am aware that this chapter is gonna be a great one, and I'm actually very excited. Both FNAF and Dead by Daylight are two games that I can say that I grew up with, and I actually have high hopes that it's gonna be a great chapter. This was my first commentary type of video, so I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm glad I managed to get some things off my chest while doing this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you're gonna have a great day. Bye!